Well, it looks like I am looking for a mech list. Oh god. You just said mech, right? So I can pick which mech. I don't even know. Oh, alright. You're ready to go with a list. Hey, Crazy Legs Road to Nationals. Right. -io. Oh god, I'm going to suck so much at this. But we'll do our best. I will play my best and see how it goes. You want to pick? You can pick. No, you paid for it. With your hard-earned channel points, I will go for this one as soon as the countdown is over. And in the meantime, I'll sit here in my cold sweat, being worried about. I mean, it can't be that difficult, can it? So see, the thing is, right? I used to collect every single legendary and majestic that I opened up, basically. And at one point, I just had to decide that just doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make sense for me to welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Yeah, I just decided it doesn't make sense for me to collect majestics and legendaries for heroes which I'm never gonna play. That I have no desire to play, that I don't like for whatever reason, or I don't see myself playing. It's much better to sell them off while, you know, somebody wants them. And I, at that point, just decided to stay invested in 3 classes, which is Brute, Mech, and Ninja. Because, obviously, Brute, Stan. Because I enjoy Dash, IE. And Ninja, just because I felt like the other 2 decks, or the other 2 classes, at least at that point, didn't really play the aggro role that Ninja did at the time. So I felt like with those 3 classes, I have a good spread across different playstyles and different ways of interacting with the game. So I decided that I would stay invested in those, and that's basically. But honestly, I haven't really played a mech deck in a long time, unless I have to. I've almost completed Dash deck because at some point I got an Arc box with 3 High Octane and 3 Spark of Genius and a Tekla Hearts. So if you spend €50 to finish the deck, yeah, I mean, that's a good reason. Yeah, you almost have it. So you voted for me to play this -io deck. Let's close the things here I want. Oh, the bright light cards? The thing is, so some of the desirable bright light cards are actually not that cheap because, well, I think because most people just didn't bother opening up bright lights. So for what you get out of bright lights, yeah, it's just, oh, 70 cards. Right, what would I take out? Whoa, what did I take out here? Let's take some. Well, no, wait, is there no maximum V in this deck? Oh god, that would have been my plan. But we'll probably sideboard are the items, right? So these are probably coming in depending on what the opponent is. I'm guessing the Cerebellum Processor will be in always. The Boom Grenades are too good. The Backup Protocol is in always. And then the Amplifier. Oh, Prism. Goody. We go first. What else? This one comes out. But then it's basically, at this point, is it really? Oh, they left. Is it? I'm taking all the items out, right? But at that point, is it really -io deck anymore? Maybe the T-bones are. Maybe you don't run all 6 T-bones. Oh, all right. So we go into the Codfather, the fishy fish. Won't be chatting much after this. Going to play some Monster Hunter. Do enjoy it. How's your first weekend with Monster Hunter been? Are you enjoying it? Let me try this out. I'll basically dumb it down to just. Can I destroy the equipment and they have a big problem? I don't think so. Too many weapons. Yes. Let's try CM bosses. CM bosses. Shut. What's going on here? Somebody read my stream description and decided to make me play what it says there. Hey Boris, how you doing? Oh, if you see Dash.io being played well, you're in the wrong stream though. Because basically I was asked to play it with channel points, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Alright, so wait, so how does she work again? Once per turn you may play a Mechologist item with cost 0 or 1 from the top. This is a 2 cost. As though it were an instant if it costs an additional 1 to play. Okay, so we're in a pretty bad decision here. I don't want to boost. I really don't want to boost. I want to keep the Tackle Pounder. I don't want to boost that away. But all of these boosts immediately. I don't have a choice to... No, the boosting is always a choice. Alright, let's just do 3 here. No, just attacking for 3. Like a Tackle Pounder, I want to keep that. How you doing, Boris? And Mitch, how you doing? How you doing? You played 24 hours. That's what, average... Well, when did it come out? On Friday? I was gonna say an average of 12 hours per day, but that doesn't really check out. We'll put a Fast and Furious in Arsenal. Tackle Pounder, Broom Grenades. Right, that could be interesting. We could play this, crank it. If we cranked it, it's gonna be for 4. Alright, I'm gonna say no blocks. I think that's how you play this. Friday morning it came out. That's not too bad. That's okay. But you clearly like it. It's good then, huh? So, today, I do want to continue playing as soon as I can choose the deck myself. I do want to play some more Ira. I think there's a lot of potential in the deck that I haven't scratched the surface of. Actually... No, this doesn't have to go again. Do you want to crank? Yes, we will crank. And then, is there a better play than to go into Fast and Furious? Number of equipment defending it. Now, let's go for this. Let's boost. Oh, should have looked at the top of my deck first here. Dash.io. Lillian asked me to play it because they paid with channel points for it. Epic choice. We'll find out. We'll find out. How you doing, the thieving? Thieving. I'll just call you Thief from now on. Maybe that makes things easier. Alright, Fender Bender. Pitching a blue. Yes, I want to boost. You good, Mitch? I will not stay that long this week because I gotta learn for my accounting exam. Yeah, you gotta lock down that exam, but I'm sure you'll do great, mate. I'm sure you'll do great. Spring break relaxing? I've got somebody learning for exams and somebody else in the middle of spring break. I guess, Mitch, you'd prefer to be on spring break, right? I don't have any more attacks, which is bad. That's really bad. Okay. I mean, I did get them down to a 2-card hand, but still. Still not great. Zipper hit. Cerebellum Processor, somebody told me I wanna actually play it from the top of my deck, so I could get another one here. Search deck for a Mechologist card with cost X. Put in the arena shuffle deck. If you've boosted this turn, draw a card. But this is an action, so if I play this, I don't have an action point after anymore. Okay, for 4. They don't have a fealty that yet. Well, there we go. What is this, Burst? Why does everybody come into the stream and is like, what is this? What is this? What is this madness? To play this, crank it, play Zipper hit, boost it. Yes. I'm just doing my best here. It isn't Ira. Indeed, indeed. Liliane gave her channel points to ask me to play this deck. How was the RtN weekend? The RtN weekend was okay. It's definitely not what I wanted. But I think all things considered, it was okay. Do we have 1 action point? So if I play this, what I get, if I play, see this is an action, right? So if I push this button, I'm not going to be able to play the card. So we still have 2 resources. So we could play a... but does that make sense? I mean, I could play Backup Protocol, crank it, play the 2. Play the Fast and Furious. I could tackle Foundry Heart. Tackle Foundry Heart. But really... Let's just see... Yes, let's just see if I'm doing this correct. So we'll get 2. We will trigger this. And then we get the zipper hit. Have 1 action point. Play the zipper hit. Yes, we'll boost. We'll go for 5. I mean, I'm doing 5 extra damage. It's not great, is it? I'm doing things. I'm certainly doing things. I'm not sure I'm doing the right things, or I'm doing them in the right way, but I'm playing things. Hey, Pau, how are you doing? Search for red backup. Oh, I did that, didn't I? I got 11th in mine with no practice, or even though I was going 1 out of 35. Dude, that's okay. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, we'll just let it hit. 2 boom grenades, but I only have 1 attack in hand, so not sure. But if I crank it, Doris in an odd spot. Yeah. I'm fine, just missed my second RtN top 8 with Dio. Ooh, just barely missed it. Ooh. Next time. So, these are not instants, right? So we play Boom Grenade red. Crank it, yes. I'm gonna boost, yes. For 6, go again. This is like, also feel like this is much more involved with playing, so it's hard to kind of pay attention to you guys and talk to you when I'm kind of having to hard focus on what's happening. Why are all these defense reactions? What are all these defense reactions? I do not like that at all. That is not nice. The thing is, I haven't really used the cerebellum process, but if I do, then I don't have the action point, right? Okay, so I could do that, but then I draw that, I break this, I play this, I crank it, play the outpace, boost it. It's... I mean, I empty their hand, right? But it's gonna say they're gonna do that. So, yeah. But you know what? Like, no! No, I'm an idiot. If I had 2 more resources, huh? If I had 2 more resources, that would be nice. Hey, Muffins, how are you doing? I don't really want to put this in Arsenal. But here we are. Sometimes things just have to happen. They just have to happen. This is so bad. So bad. Why did I put this in Arsenal? Why? Why? Good, good. On my way to an army to finally open my first gem packs. Woo! Let's go. I hope you get the Azuri. What's the army? What are you playing tonight? I like she's supposed to punish decks that don't block, but some decks are just too fast. Ah, that's... Yeah, like you get your counters, but by the time you get them all there, it doesn't really matter that much anymore. I guess. But it's fast. It's surprising that this deck can outrace Dory, though, considering how well she blocks. Sorry, by the way, Mitch, just to answer your question, I did go 3-3 on the weekend. I... Certainly not the result that I wanted to have. You know, I was hoping for more, but at the end of the day, it was the best result of my RtN season, sadly, if you ignore the ProQuest Plus that I played at the very start. And so at the end of the day, it wasn't like a complete loss. Considering where I was in the last two callings that I played, I was certainly hoping for better results. But at least I went even, and I think just looking back at the RtN season as a total, I think one of the big... I made the same mistake that I made... I made the same mistake I made in the last ProQuest season that I went all in. Right? The mistake that I made was that my first weekend doesn't go according to plan, and then I kind of immediately give up on that deck and immediately segue into something else, right? I don't give it a second week. If you guys remember, I played KO in that ProQuest season, and then that didn't go my way, so I then segued into Rhinar, which is arguably the worst deck, right? I should have then, and now, just hang in there and trust that the deck that I have is actually decent. That's... I made the mistake, because I changed deck almost every event. And that is, you know, it's unsurprising to most people here, not a recipe for success. If you know, one weekend doesn't go my way, I should still sit tight and, you know, my turn, you know, it'll work out, right? If it's a good deck. You got in your head again. Yeah, I think that's one of the big learnings from this season, is that my mental game needs to... Sorry, Pau, I have no idea what I'm doing. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. And trying to talk to you guys while playing a deck that I have no idea how to play. Especially a deck like this is, you know what, I'll tell you, it's quite a challenge. I'll take the challenge, but yeah, I think one of the things that I really take away from this season is that my mental game is not good, and it's one of the things that I really, really need to work on. I need to get much better at preparing mentally for a tournament, for staying in the game mentally during the tournament, not letting it get to me afterwards, just generally having fun while I'm playing the event, and not kind of throwing because I'm angry or because things are not going my way. There's you know, there's a whole lot of different things that I think I could be better in this game if I improve my mental approach. Dio's tough. Pau, she is, especially if you pick her up and you're like, I feel like this is going a lot better than in some of my last games, but obviously they're just blocking me out like crazy and I can't really get damage through, and if I can't get damage through, well, I'm gonna lose the game, right? Yeah, they're full on fatigue right now. Metal is one of the few things you can fully control. That's the thing, right? That's you put it very nicely, Muffins. It's one of those things that I noticed way too late in the season that I need to do better at controlling what I can, right? So often I would get annoyed or angry or whatever you want to call it, tilt, for things that are happening which are out of my control, right? So I blast Fang away like nothing. Yeah. But you need to be, you need to know how to play the deck, right? And clearly I lack the knowledge here and how to do this. Because I'm just gonna deck out. That's okay. I'll allow it. I get so stressed that I'm on a winning streak, waiting for the moment I'm gonna mess it up and let everyone down. Yeah, it's hard to keep your head in the game, honestly. And I think it's very, very important to do well at these events, because what I've noticed is, right, over the whole RtN season, I constantly see players that I beat at armories going to top 8, and I don't make it. I go 11th, 12th, 13th. And if I complete those players in a casual event, that means my game is good enough to beat those players. I just don't bring it to the table when it matters. So that tells me it's not... Obviously, picking up a new deck 2 days before an RtN and then expecting to do well is not going to lead to success. That's just kind of... that's just gonna... make it really hard. But also, I just need to keep my game in my head in the game, and I need to improve that. And I think that's one of the big learnings. And I'm addressing that now. It's one of the things that I've been tackling immediately. Yeah, I'm just gonna deck out here. It's so important, Mitch, right? It's so important. You remember me telling you have fun, stop treating it like a job? Yes, Burst. You're absolutely right. But that is easier said than done. Right? That is much easier said than done. Because when you sit down, you want to win the game. Because if you're sitting down and you're not here to win a game of flesh and blood, then what are you doing? Right? Yeah, I'm just gonna deck out here. It's not... Yeah. GG. Alright, Lilian, I played the deck. I played the deck. I played the deck. Good game. Oh, I didn't do any of the things to start the game today, sorry. I'm tired today, I have to admit. My dog decided to get me out of bed by throwing up on the bedroom carpet at 5 AM. And nothing gets me faster out of the bed than my dog making noises like he's about to throw up when I'm in bed. Nothing gets me up faster. Because I'm going to have to grab a towel as fast as I can and somehow get it beneath him. But yeah, he was totally fine. And afterwards he was whining like he had, mud butt. I had to take him out, but he was fine. So I think there's a few, just coming back to the RtN season. So I went 3-3 on the weekend. I'll talk more about the games in a little bit. But yeah, I think one of the big learnings is mental health and strength, and I need to work on that. Not just for flesh and blood, actually. There's other things in my life that would benefit me from tackling that topic. So I will. And the other one is, don't deviate from the deck that you're playing because 1 or 2 events don't go your way, right? Just believe in your deck, believe in your skills, believe that you've made a good choice, and continue hammering the season with that deck. Now, I think I'm always hampering myself because I'm not playing the best deck in the room. And the reason why I'm not playing the best deck in the room is because I'm not going to throw endless money at this game. I'm not going to be the person that wants to win to the point where I'm just buying the meta deck every single week or every single season. It's like, I'm already spending way too much money on this game. I'm having a great time doing it, but I'm not going to buy the meta deck every single time. It's just too expensive. And I'm also not willing to buy every single card that I may need to give me every last edge. And I think knowing that, I need to keep my expectations in check as well, right? I can't expect to win games on an razor edge if I'm not willing to play all shelters, because I'm not willing to buy all shelters, right? So I just need to be a bit more realistic with my expectations there. Even a thief? What do you mean, even a thief? Alright, so the good thing is about this deck, I did a deck tech with the person, Chandler Toe, that put this deck together. And it's amazing how much you can learn about the deck when you talk to the person who actually put it together. I know that's self-evident, right? But sometimes I need to learn things the hard way. Alright, let's go here. I mean, you don't need shelters, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, you don't need the shelters to win every single game. But if you don't have them, you get back a bit. Does it have something to do with nervousness? Yes. Nervousness? I think I've got that under control better than I did in the past, pal. It's more that I doubt my skill. Right, I get into my own head, and before the tournament even starts, I go like, oh, worst case scenario, worst case scenario, worst case scenario. What happens if I lose? What happens if this doesn't happen? What if I face the hardest hero at the start? What if I face the hardest player in the room to start? What if I make a mistake? Etc, etc. Right, and that's kind of where it falls apart for me, is that I overthink things, which then actually leads me, I believe, to a bad mental place where other players just go in, I don't think about this stuff at all, and it gives them an edge. This is only for 2, right? The effect, when this attacks an extra chronic card you play or activate, the short costs less to play or activate. So, okay, it happens anyway. So I'll let the 2 hit. They have Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see. I don't have any disruption in my hand, which is not great. I also don't have a fantastic hand if I want to play the dual threat, because I don't have a... Well, the turn of tempo does have go again. It is a pretty massive turn here. So what we can do is, right, if we just think about what block... So I could go Kodachi, into turn of tempo, into dual threat, into Kodachi, into take the tempo. So what we don't need is to wax on. And I'm going to keep this because they're going to swing something bigger. They're probably going to swing a 4-0 at me at one point in this chain. Now, the problem with what I'm planning to do here is my turn is pretty telegraphed. And because it's telegraphed, they will likely block the turn of tempo. However, this is Phi. And they need to give me 2 cards for this, which I think is pretty painful for them. What the... Oh, God. Okay, spreading flames. Good. Hey, Pockets, how are you? I was legit the only Dory at my RtN. I'm not surprised. You said that nothing wakes you faster than your dog? Yes. No. I swear, Mitch. Nothing wakes me faster than hearing my dog retch. Because we have a bright carpet. And you know, I don't want that. I'm gonna take all this damage, and this may come back to punish me, but I have a really good turn, especially with the take the tempo. Although this is not gonna trigger. Okay, never mind. How's the weekend, Pockets? Excited to grind out some win games this week. Nice. I got that edge by playing a hero isn't meta, so there are tiers that don't mean crap and yes, and I think there's a lot to be said about that. Right? If you play an off-hero meta, that can be good because people just don't prepare for it. And I think that's why some people get successes on Reiner and similar things, right? Okay, so I'm going to attack with Torrent of Tempo here. I actually need one more resource. If I want to play the turn, I should have gotten that resource. That was a mistake. So let's see what they do here. They could actually, I think from their perspective, they could block here. Yeah. Damn. I am in trouble. Because they are so far ahead already. They can take a bit of an off turn. Yeah, tell me, Burst. Tyrell, how are you doing? Okay, now I have all blues that I don't need. Alright, we can block here. I think everyone has to deal with nervousness. What helps me a lot is to take a deep breath and focus on the current situation. Willie from the Card Guys once made a good video on the subject. Nice. Could you perhaps link the video in the Discord? If you have it to hand. If not, it's fine as well. But that would be very interesting to watch. I'd be very interested. I think there's mental health and mental ways of dealing with the game. It's very important. Because if you play like 5-6 game... Oh, come on. Okay. See, I probably shouldn't take all that damage here. I'm already... I'm basically... Yeah, I'm so far behind already. This weekend was productive. Re-inventorized my TCG play and sold about 80% of my HNT remaining Majestic. Wow, are they flying off the shelves? Nice. How are we 21 to 39? Bad decisions. Bad decisions. Me trying to have a game plan and it clearly not working out. I didn't see any disruption though. I didn't see... I wanted to play a big turn and I gambled and it didn't pay off. Because they were too smart for it, right? So they knew what to do. Okay, so this one could be fun. Because if I flick knives here, this will trigger, right? Because it only needs to be three chain links. This is something that I learned. This doesn't need 3 chain links in a row. This means... Because this is going to trigger now. But... Oh no, that's an attack action. So I can play this next turn. But, again, right? Need to be very careful about what I let hit here. Also, I only have 1 dagger now. Thanks, pal. Very much appreciated. That's very much appreciated. So... Yeah, I think there's a lot of good learnings to take away from this RtN season on how I can improve my game. And another thing is, well, hello there, Command & Conquer. I'm gonna just block for 6 with these then, because I need to blue. Yeah. Alright, so we can play a dagger here, pitch to blue. It's gonna be a bit of a baby turn because I only have 1 dagger at the moment. So bad decisions have been made. Oh no, this is not going to trigger because I haven't had anything on the command. Let's play this out because otherwise I'm just going to be tempted to keep my hand for another big turn, which I'm not going to have. You know, I will set my game up now. Do it. Having playset sells quicker on TCG Player. People are more likely to buy them under 1 package. No, that's right? If you can offer them all in one go. I mean, that's what I would prefer as well. It's much easier than playing from 3 different sellers. I think another thing is... Like, not everything in this RtN season was bad for me. Like, I actually had some decent games. I had... Listen, the results weren't what I wanted. But I improved week over week. And I think if I actually stuck to a deck... If I picked the best Ira deck... Which I think at the moment really is the Flick Knives version if you play it correctly. Then I could have done a lot better. The problem, of course, with this scenario is that it's also the most difficult one to play. So... I'm taking too much damage here. I have no disruption. I haven't seen any disruptive hands really. And it's just killing me. Literally. How's your elo? So, I'm at the moment, I'm 133rd in the UK. And that's not great. I think that is before the 4th week, right? And I do think the last I think I should have been elo positive this weekend, despite only going 3-3. So I may make up a little bit of ground, and I think it's going to be, my qualifying for Nationals is going to be on Razor's Edge. I think it's going to be, either I'm just going to bubble out or bubble in. It's going to be super, super close. I'm waiting for today's update, finally get back above 1500. I hope you do, lots of muffins. I hope you do. I hope a warrior won an RtN this week. Don't hold your breath, Lilian. Don't hold your breath. I'm not sure there's much hope for warriors there at the moment. So what if this hits here? What do I even call? Probably a lava burst, right? Like a big finisher. Hey, Terrell, I will open a pack. What would you like to see? And how are things in Brazil today? I saw there was another 100-person RtN in Brazil. Crazy. What do I have? Part the Mistvale. I have Everfest, Heavy Hitters Japanese. I have Bright Lights. I have Rosetta Archive Pack. I have Part the Mistvale Archive Pack. And I have the Hunted. 4. Oh, here it is. The Command and Conquer. And 2 defense actions. That's actually pretty decent turn. Okay, we'll keep that because I need to get my dagger back. Heavy hitters? Sure. I will do that for you right after this game. 3. So, I will... Should I block here? I will. I don't know what they're going to play last here. It could just be an Arsenal pass. Nope. Oh. Okay, so this is going to be 3. Let's use my boots here. I haven't used these all games. Need to get the... Bandit Restricted should come out today, right? As well, yeah? Are you guys thinking they're going to do something? Or are we going to get any bans? Does anything need banning? I think they will say no changes. Because we just entered into a new era without Viserai. And why would you change anything before you even see what the meta develops like? Yeah, I agree, Muffins and Lilian. It doesn't make sense to change anything at this point. Just see how the first couple of days go of the new season and see if something is a problem. Maybe because of high seas. But then they could do something just before, right? Oh god, and of course now they don't have anything that the Command and Conquer cares about. I found a video, but I'm not on your Discord. Shame on me. Dude, that's okay. I can link it for you. You don't have to be in my Discord, but the added benefit of being in my Discord is you can play for great prices in my online Talishar CC League. That is going to run for, I think, another 4 to 5 weeks. And the winner gets a Rainbow Fall Caputo. So a legendary on the line, and because it's MMR based, anybody can still, even in the last few days, anybody can still take a crown there. There's prizes for runner-up as well, and for 3rd place. And, you know, if you find yourself playing games on Talishar every now and then just because you don't know what else to do with yourself, I 100% recommend you go to Discord and you sign up for that league. Actually, let me take the damage first here. Could have broken boots to the tiger for 1, threatened mask. True. I do have to say I'm pretty tired today, so I'm not sure my head is properly in it today. I'll do my best to play this well. No promises though. No promises. So like I was hoping I could play an up 6 and buy a dagger back because it's all red. It's a bit of an issue. I blocked with a 1 cost because if I want to do Kodachi into something, I need to start with a 0 cost, right? So I need to keep the 0 costs. And I really like to take the tempo, so what I could do is up 6 and run, dagger, into a take the tempo if they let this hit. That, however, is predicated on me surviving this turn. Which with them having 2 cards left in their hand, is not looking super fantastic. No, they have the pouncing links as well. They have the boots up. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. I think the game got out of hand way early. I think that the game went wrong where I tried to keep a big hand to play double trouble, but I was risking on something which they could just block out, which is just silly. Right? I should have never taken that risk if I don't know it's a guaranteed thing. I think that was a turn where I lost a lot of life and it just kind of got away from me. Actually, if we're gonna block like that, let's block like this instead. The flick knives could still save me. Unlikely. Was there something recent saying BNR is today? Oh, I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Alright, we're down to 1. We're down to 1. I think also not finding the CNC early. But then again, you can't rely on 1 card in your deck, right? I think this would have been winnable if I played it differently. Yeah, the dual threat turn where I tried to keep my hand, that was the problem here. That was the problem. Oh, coming in for 4 as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to block like this then. And then the 3. Them having the resources to go wide here is also not great. That's okay. I am convinced that this is a really good deck, but it's hard to play. Because you need to know exactly when... I think I used the flick knives at the right time. Just on the hand that I had. But I basically gave... I gave away the game before that. That was a problem. I think they will prep something for high seas after they screw with needles. It's too early. They can do it closer to high seas, no? Hey Darth, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, there we go. And now I'm dead. GG. Good game. Oh, by the way, why did I say win? No, that was not win. That was a loss. That's a loss. Wait, what? Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna concede here, guys. With an empty hand, I'm not gonna win this. Tenacity, that's an interesting card for them to have. So yeah, so I did a deck tech on this deck with the person, Chandler Toe, that put it together. And funny story, I didn't actually know that the person I'm going to do the deck tech with was actually Chandler Toe. And I was like, wait, he said his name, is like, wait, I recognize that. And I was like, of course, because me as a Rhinar Stan, not Star, Chandler, he won the first calling on Rhinar, right? So, yeah. How you doing? I'm doing well, Doc. How are you? How are you doing today? They may unban CYB if the next set has some anti-healing agency. Also may unban to control some aggro decks. Yeah, but then they wouldn't announce that now, right? I'm sure they would announce that closer to the release. Because why you wouldn't unban it now in the current meta? Do you guys... Do we have to quack now? When Doc Lure comes in? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I owe you. I owe you. I owe you. Alright, let's open it up. It's disrespectful. Oh, they... Alright. Okay, they left. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we get here. Wild Ride. A card that I recognize. Rally the rear guard in blue. Something. I should know these cards. Rare, rare, foil, common, and then 2 tokens. 2 tokens! Sorry it wasn't a better pack, Tyralt. And in the meanwhile, our opponent has left, so we need to rematch. I asked for 2 minutes. I asked for 2 minutes of patience. Oh, if they unban it, that's the signs they would see. Okay, fair, fair. You don't have to quack. Alright. But we can? Alright. So yeah, it was a great experience doing my first ever deck tech with Chandler Toe. On the deck that I played on the weekend. It was a very interesting experience, and I want to do something a bit different with deck techs. I personally feel like all the deck techs are very, very similar, where basically 1 to 2 people sit and record themselves while they go through the deck list in February. And they just click on the cards that they're talking about. And I don't think it's great. So I want to... It's fine, Terrell, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I want to do something a bit different. I don't know if different is better, but I want to try it out. And if it's not better, then, you know, whatever. We tried something different. I'm not a big fan of just... I've never been a fan of just doing what everybody else is doing. Target dagger you control that isn't on the active channel does 1 damage to defending hero. If this damage is still this way, dagger is hit, draw a card, destroy the dagger. Yeah, we're not going to destroy a dagger here. Why did they let it hit? I should have used the knives out here. So that's already... I should bring the mistakes back. Actually, I should bring the mistakes back. We're bringing back the mistakes, everyone. I don't know where they are. There, here they are. We're bringing back the mistakes. We're bringing back the mistakes. I'm not going to play Command and Conquer on this. The best type of deck tech is done by MTG creator called Commander's Quarters. Ooh, I gotta check that out. Thank you for the input. Let me quickly put this down here. It's not a great hand, is it? Check out Commanders. What was it called? Commanders. Where are you? Where is chat? There you are. Commanders Quarters. Quarters deck techs. Alright, I'll check that out. Game plans and specific matchup advice are not given enough in most deck tech. I'll shoot you a link. Right, shoot me. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, I mean, all we do here is Kodachi for 1, CNC for 7, right? I'm happy to block this. And the good thing, I may be in trouble, but let's see. I hope no... Oh, I got lucky that there was no reaction on top of that. But the main strategy here is, if you can, try and avoid them from turning, right? If you can avoid the marked and then benefiting of their hero power, then their hands really aren't that great. The main problem with that is that... Did I put up a prediction? I think so. Well. That they have a lot of reactions, right? And you never know when the reaction is coming in to mess up whatever block you have. So, ideally, you always want to try and keep a defense reaction. But yeah. What we need more of is how to beat certain decks classes. Yeah, so because because it was my first deck tech. Ooh, I got a bunch of Arakni from that arsenal. Very nice. It's a bit wonky, right? And I think one of the things that I really struggle with still is doing, like, interviewing people is still a challenge for me. So what do we do here? We could do Harmonized Kodachi, pitch 1. That's a really awkward hand, right? So what do we do? Like, dual threat is not gonna... So we need to Kodachi if we want to play something else, stab wound. So I think the dual threat is the first one. You know what's really good in this matchup? Shelters. There we go. I really don't want them to mark me. I really don't want them to mark me. But giving like a 3 block for every dagger, is that going to lead to success? Ooh. Alright. This is painful. I think you're overblocking. I think I may be overdoing it. Yeah, Veet. I think you're correct. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now I can't play anything. And they have a 5-card hand. Okay. Wow. See, so now I can't... So, Okay, here makes sense. Because I can... but it... So it's gonna hit anyway. So we hit the marked here. Okay. So if I block this out though, then what's gonna happen is they're trying to get this to hit and draw its card at the same time, right? And now they don't draw a card. Okay, that worked. That worked. So okay, so here we can do some shenanigans. So we hit for 1 dagger. No. Second dagger. They're not blocking, so we don't have to. But let's get the extra. Let's get the extra value, right? Let's get it. Let's get the damage. Yes, let's trigger it. Technically not necessary here, but I think one of the mistakes that I'm making with this deck is that when I have the ability to throw a dagger to do 1 extra damage, I'm not doing it enough. Wait, Pockets, why did your day just get 10 times better? What happened? Okay, so they're blocking this. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm going to play take the tempo, and this doesn't need to be in a row for it to trigger. It only needs to be hitting 3 times this combat chain. So clearly they are reading cards, because... Or not. Alright. Okay, so they're letting... No, there we are. Defense reaction. This is like a mini... Tunic count trigger, right? Over the month, I've sold single copies of Elves equipment to pay off a few things. I found a sleeve of 5 cards I let my local borrow for this, and it had an extra grasp and spellbound. Oh, you thought you sold the version that you need. Okay, okay, fair. That's pretty good. So this is for 4. This is actually pretty good turn if I get to keep my hand. So I'm gonna let this hit. That's fine. 7. That's still okay. It's not great. It's okay. Okay, so what we do here is dagger into cut through or pick up the points depending if they let it hit or not. Then we play dual threat into dagger into the other card for a lot of damage. Alright, so 1. So if this hits, does it make sense to play one over the other first? Yes, I'll play the cut through first, because there is a chance they're gonna throw 2 cards at this to block it. No, they're not. Okay. Okay, so dual threat then, into dagger, into the 4. Okay, we have the shelter here. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I could throw the dagger here. I could throw the dagger. 1 extra damage. It doesn't... And then I can buy it back. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's get the 1 extra damage. Let's get the 1 extra damage. Why not? Yes. Again, I just scolded myself for not doing it often enough, right? So, if I have a card in my hand that can buy it back immediately... I didn't need the resource, though. Oh, I didn't need the resource because this is free. Okay, but I can, you know, attack with the dagger 1 more time. Why not? Let's get some extra value here. Why not? No. I need to buy an L. It's gonna break me. Which one? Which one are you buying for $10? I wish I need to buy some Spellbound Creepers. Can't wait for that to hit my wallet. But Spellbound Creepers should get cheaper now, no? Is the price going to maintain because Vincent is still good? Oh, all red hand. The dreaded all red hand. I'm just going... The Quiver. Are you going into... Are you going to be playing... Ranger? Ah, no, damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Alright. That is not great. Up to 10? That is actually pretty amazing with what they presented. I hope it goes down too as well. I mean, with Wiz gone, that's 1 less hero that wants it, right? Oh, Burst, you were buying cards from pockets? Awesome. You know what I'm happy about? The fact that I actually sent out the last few of my cards that I still owed people a little while ago. Alright, let's see if we can do a cheeky little play here. Let's see if they let this hit. They are gonna let this hit. Good. Because I'm gonna get the resource. Yes. And I'm going to play the boots. And threaten mask at least here. I can also throw the dagger and make this hit. And then to take the tempo is going to trigger anyway. Hey, Zena! Good to have you here. Good to have you here. How are you doing? I mean, it's hard to watch when you're down in Singapore, right? The timing is not really great. Alright, so that triggers. Sadly, I cannot play that. You have a CF Death Dealer? Ooh. Doing alright? It's like 2 AM? Oh my god, what are you doing up? Insomnia? Let's block for 3 here. I want to be a bit conservative. What is this? Discard this, mark the opposing tick. Okay, that's fine. How much is this? Okay, fine. Defense reaction. Okay, that's still fine. Oh no, that's not fine anymore. Oh, this is not fine anymore. I'm gonna lose everything here. And they're gonna get a 5-card hand. This is gonna swing back things. Alright, I'm gonna have to block. Oh, this doesn't block for 2. Oh, this is so painful. But I'm gonna lose it anyway. Like, I'm not gonna use my equipment to block this. So I'm gonna lose it anyway. Might as well negate the damage and not take that much damage. Take an off turn and hope, right? I was eating supper. Close the store a little later today. Alright, got it. Command and Conquer would be nice, but not with an all red hand. Why all red hands? I mean, there's gonna be... They're not... I'm not marked. Wait, why? I'm not marked. When this hits a hero... Marked hero, they banish a cover... When did I get marked? I think there was a Reaper's Call that I didn't see. Yeah, Reaper's Call that I didn't see. Okay. Not great. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on. Another Codex. I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, let's put this there, so... Oh god, another one? Wait, why? What happened now? Why do I have to discard another one? Oh, hero ability? Is that? Went 3-3 at the RtN. Was pretty satisfied for my first raid event. That's good, yeah. I'm glad that you're happy with your result. That's, you know, that's really important. Being satisfied with one old self's performance. The codex? Or did they play 2 codexes? No, no, that already happened. Or did it not? Ah, come on and conquer. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know, 2 can play at that game. I wish, actually. Doesn't win at all the armors, wins in RtN. That's the way to do it. Hey, Jim, how are you doing? How are you? You blocked and then needed to discard. Oh, okay. So, yeah, so I missed that. Again, apologies. I'm pretty tired today. So... I do not like that they're marking me here. Do not like that one bit. But, you know what? We got him at 7. And I could flick again. It's not... Yeah, okay. Defense reaction into Arsenal. 3 defense reactions. I could have flicked with the up 6 here. Is this worth... Yeah, we could... block... No, blocking it out is like such bad value. I mean, I do want to prevent them from doing their hero ability, but at the same time... Like, throwing 2 defense reactions at this? Do I want to sync here? No, let's keep the sync. Just block with the Vex on. I mean, I'm acting like I'm about to lose this game, but I mean, in all honesty, I'm winning. Let's flick here. Just get him down again. Yes, let's buy it back. Oh, mistake. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Because of course I can't play it anymore. When 5-1 into top 8, got second with Vertreidi. Congratulations, dude! Oh, that was the wrong button. Sorry, I meant to hit this one. I'm sorry. You're hoping for a slight Syndra nerf. I don't think she's a problem. You're doing awesome, Jim. I'm glad to hear it. Oh yeah, SFB. I ended up going to Dark Sphere's Army Friday. Had a lot of fun. Dude, awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, they're a great bunch there. I'm glad you had a good time. So are they doing something? I still have to sync below, right? So that's kind of my ace here. Congratulations, dude. Badumts. It was an honest mistake, okay? It was an honest mistake. Wait. Discard an assassin card. Target attacker gets +3. Okay, cool. Sure. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, mistakes. 9 is insane. 9 is actually insane. What happens? Banish a card. Alright. Show me what you got. Okay. Ooh. Command and Conquer. Wait, 2 Sink Belows? Oh wow, this is not a great hand. It's all red. Isn't BNR tomorrow? Yes, we've established that. Yeah. I just see Summer of Zen Part 2 on the horizon. No, I think... No, I think this current version of the deck that we're seeing in Syndra is easy to disrupt. I think there's decks that can deal with it pretty easily. How do we... Kodachi for 1 here. Kodachi for 1. Into Bittering Thorns, into Take the Tempo. Block 5, please, sir. I'm at least Syndra, for me on Ira, I'm not very scared of that deck, right? And here I can throw the dagger and I trigger the ability. Oh no, not because... No, because they're blocking it out. So let's not do it then. Let's put the defense reaction in Arsenal. Oh, all blue hand. Let's actually use the Sink Below here. And... Oh, actually I'm... Oh my god. I didn't realize I'm down to 14 cards. Rowdy Locals is spicy here. Okay, so let's play this. We pitch this. Should have flicked it, right? I need that extra damage. I need that extra damage. Another, I mean, now I got him. Oh, there we go. GG. Good game. Hey, round of applause for opponent. And we got a win. You always pitch your attack reacts. True, true. And I think that's one of the things that I need to get used to. Like, all the blues are basically attack reactions, right? Basically, all of them are attack reactions. And it's actually very interesting. There's yes, I have the Rowdy Locals. Okay, some of these are a bit different, but because I didn't have all the cards. But, like, there's so many attack reactions. And it kind of makes sense because a lot of the Ira decks these days, like if you go attack into 1 damage and you need to sacrifice your action point, well, why not play a nip at the heels, right? Actually, guys, I found out that this is actually 2 left feet is actually a culture thing, not culture thing, pop culture thing for pirates, apparently. Thanks, RL. GG, yeah, thank you. Alright, good. What's the time? Oh, we'll play more. We'll play more. So yes, Oh, sorry. Gotta open... I'll be right back. Gotta open the door. Docklord, your 37 sounds like a lot. But time for you to get a watch burst? I have a watch. I have a watch. He throws his daggers at you. I think this is probably the first time I've properly used the, like, not properly, but I've actually made use of you know, throwing the daggers. Better than in the past. Alright, what is this? Let's get rid of this announcement here. Alright. Okay, good. Alright, Arakni again. Let's try this again, because I am actually quite worried about them. So this worked out well. Let's see if we can do it again. Hunter rank 54? What? I mean, I don't know if... It sounds like a lot. Is that a lot? It sounds like a lot. I mean, Lilian just said they played, what, 5 hours over the weekend? And they are, what, rank... What did you say? Rank 33? How do you get to rank 54 so fast? Lilian, you're clearly slacking. You're clearly slacking. I've been playing slow. I mean, enjoy the journey, right? It's one of the things that I've always thought about MMOs. Like, everybody's always trying to rush to endgame. Do we do prediction? No, but let's do everything right now. And everybody's rushing to the endgames. Like, dude, just enjoy the journey. Just have a good time with it. I was gonna say, I really don't wanna... I want to keep the Bittering Thorns in my arsenal. This is more damage. Alright, new prediction up now as well. No competition in HMI Rush. Some people just want to get there fast. I mean, I've never really played a Monster Hunter. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. It's just not my kind of game. 27 hours? Wow. I think Monster Hunters is like one of those games, like... People don't just like it, people like it. So my hand here is... Dagger... Dagger... Should have blocked... Oh god, should have blocked there. Okay, yeah, I don't really need that blue. That was greed. That was pure greed. Okay, yeah, because I wanted to, because I wanted to use the reaction here of the blue. But it's not really a good turn of that. Now you take that advice and apply it to Fab. Which advice? Oh, what I just said? Enjoy the experience? Salam. Hey dude, decided to follow you after playing you at the Dice and Destiny RtN. It was nice meeting you. Salam. Oh, yeah, I remember. Dudes, good to see you. I was actually, because you said you had a YouTube channel, right? And I was like, I forgot your name. Because I wanted to check you out. I was like, damn it, I should have written that down. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that was a good game. Thank you. How you doing? Enjoy the experience and have fun. I try, Burst, but again, it's like my emotions just kind of burst, you know, just kind of boil up in me. And it's something that I need to learn to do better, right? I know it's something I need to know better, and it's something I need to work on. It's just not that easy. Please remember just grinding Florian like Matt, trying to acquire proficiency. Salam, I hear he's... I don't know if you share this viewpoint, but I hear it's going to be really good in this meta. I was actually told by a player that I recorded a deck tech with yesterday that they think Florian is going to be really good. Wait, what are they doing? Why are they not blocking? Okay. Is this gonna get a block? Are you gonna just let everything hit here? And you want to throw a 5-card hand at me? That's interesting. Did you play another RtN this weekend, Salam, or was that no more? Life isn't easy, but we manage now, right? Yeah, somehow, yeah. Pleased to hear it. This being gone is great for me. I just need a lot of reps into new to figure it out. Super tough. Yeah. Yeah. But it's only one deck, right? If everything else is fine. Wait, what? I was gonna say. Hey, Howling! How are you? Good to see you back. Florian is favored into new. Alright, maybe you can help sell him out with some tips how to play that matchup. Pay 3 to avoid taking 2. No, because I only have 2 floating. Pain in the backside. I have at least 1 blue that I don't need. So let's hope there's no attack reaction on top of that. But at least that means their hand is pretty much empty after that, which is fine for me. I mean, yeah, 3 damage, I'll take that. Well, 4. Through the extra dagger, right? But that's not too bad. It's not too bad. As always, we start with dagger. Dagger. I haven't flicked a dagger yet. I'm not really comfortable doing that without the card in my hand that I know is going to get me the dagger back, but yeah. Well, thank you, Busy. Hope you're well too. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah. I'm sad actually that the Road to National season is over. I feel like my play got better and better over the course of the season. And I feel like I could have potentially, you know, I would have gotten, you know, to a point where maybe I start scratching on those top 8. I should have actually gone dagger, but the thing is why I didn't do that is because if you just do dagger, the second chain link is so easy to block out if it's just a 2. I wanted to play the card that is for 5 now, which either does 5 damage or gets me 2 cards. That's why. Now and then the same thing then after, so that's why I played this, and yeah, now I'm getting a card from hand and a mask, right, which is great. Will be seeing you at the calling? Absolutely, Salim. Yes, can't wait for... after the RtN season is before the calling London, right? So this is day 1 of practice for calling London. And I think this deck is good. I like this deck, and I think I will... Do I overblock this? Do I overblock this? I will try and then probably be sad. Ah, because I banished a card. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Sad. Sadness. Okay, let's just recognize that this turn is not going to be anything. And so this has got to be a codex, right? Because they... No codex? Oh no. Alright, let's throw this in front. Instead of... my plan was to arsenal it, but let's not take the extra damage here. Oh wow, this is... Yeah, their deck is singing right now. 3 extra damage? What a turn. And I thought... Yeah, what a turn. What a turn. Pretty good. Being there, saving for the calling. I mean, I hope so. I definitely have a few things that I know I need to work on, and that's going to be the goal for the next few weeks to work on that. But you know what you can't forget, right? And I have to remind myself of this. Is like, it's a trading card game. Like, sometimes the cards will spit in your face and laugh, right? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. You can do what you want. Your opponent draws the good stuff. You do not. It happens. You gotta recognize that. You can't pull every game out. Sometimes you just draw all blue. Oh, come on. Or you block properly and then you get a codex to the face, right? What did I get? Death Touch? Alright, so I get to keep the hand, but not so much damage. Not a painful turn. Two really, really good turn back to back. I hope that I can put with Kadachi. No, because I have a frailty. But Kadachi, no, it's actually not going to be good. Funnily enough, I've written a little something about healthy competitive mindset recently. Looking forward to sharing it. Oh, I look forward to it. Absolutely. Come here on the channel. Let us know when that's live so you can share with the community. I think it's something that I sorely lack. And Scott, I'm saying that because I see people that I beat at, well, -2. That I beat at armories. Then beat, you know, they go top 8 at RtNs, etc. And I don't, right? Wow, this is so painful. Oh, wow. Yeah, should have probably maybe blocked their Veed, yeah. I got mega high rolled by an Aurora at my RtN. Dude, Aurora is good. Aurora is really good. But yeah, if you're like me, if you're down to 14 life and they play in Arc Lightning and then CLV and you have 2 3 blocks in your hand and 2 2 blocks in your hand, you know you're cooked. There's not many scenarios that bring you back from that kind of game state. But as soon as I drew into the 3 blocks and 2 2 blocks, it's like, yikes, and all red as well, right? That's on the top of that as well. Yeah, I think this game got out of hand quickly. The question here is, can I rein it back in? But I think they did a lot of math here before they played this. Let's block for 3. The problem is this is for the rest of the turn, right? Oh, no, because it's only when it marked. But I think if I don't do something here, they flick a knife at me, and then they... This is a play, right? You push your first dagger, and then you flick the second one, and then you basically... Come on. Get the damage and you get the mark at the same time. Gotta focus on things you can control, not the ones you cannot. That's the thing as well, right? That's so important. Okay, I'm just gonna block out here, because if not, I'm just gonna lose my hand anyway. Like, I often get into a bad mental state during the game when my opponent plays a monster hand, right? Or does something to me and I can't play the turn that I want to play, something bad happens, and why get angry at that? Because, or why get disappointed, or why get tilted? Because it's not something you can control, right? It's like, yeah, it happens. All right, you've got 3 cards left in your hand. Let's see what you can do with it, right? Yeah, I'm not feeling confident that I can pull this one back though. They've just been all gas basically all game long. It can be very scary. There's gotta be more reactions in their hand, right? It's gotta be another react. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. You're right, Burst. I'm about to hit 0 though. A lot of people are very guilty of compounding mistakes. They make an error that they get punished for and then choose not to make the play that's not the correct one because it's embarrassing. So make another mistake that makes it worse. Oh, that's actually... Yeah. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. It's really good. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this one back. I don't see a lot of scenarios where this one is coming back to me. Dagger. What do I even do here? The smart play is... I don't think I can keep the command and conquer here. Extremely bad play. But I was worried that they're going to... I mean, they're on 21 life. Let's be realistic about where we are in this game right now, right? Let's be realistic. It only takes one... Yeah, I mean, yeah, they can just... Yeah, I mean, they just flick me twice and I'm dead. It doesn't matter anymore. GG. Why did this do an extra damage, though? Oh, because the... Wait. Why did this get an extra damage? Oh, because I blocked... Okay, no. Why is this on 4? No, I understand they flick, but I thought it was on 2 life. Am I an idiot? Hey, Doc, what pack would you like me to open? I think I'm an idiot. You're marked now. This. Oh, yes, because I'm marked. The attack goes to 4. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. That's it. That's it. Yes, that's it. That's why. Ah, yeah. Hunted. All right. Let's get my second shelter. Let's get the second shelter. I'm ready for a shelter. Send me all your energy, everyone. I need a shelter. I need 3 shelters. I'm hoping the prices will come down a bit between competitive seasons now. I'm not sure if that's a fool's hope, but, you know, one can dream. Alright, Imperial Intent. Mark the Prey, Lava Wind Loyalty, Swim Vengeance. Market the Black Widow. Apparently it's a really good card. Claw Claws, Tip Off. For the Emperor. It always reminds me of Warhammer. Leap Lock, Frog Leggings. Pick up the point. Scar Tissue. Up 6 and run. Twist and turn. Another for the Emperor and just a token. Sadly, no shelter. You got a Marvel and an L out of 8 packs. Trade them. I think Pick Up the Point is a pretty good pack 1, pick 1. Would you agree? Or is there a different card you would pick here? Because it keeps you open for 2 classes. It's a 3, go again, with some shenanigans. I kind of like that. I think if you want to stay open for the 2... for 2 of the classes, that's a pretty good pick. I like it. I may have bought EARF shelters. Okay. Ooh, by the way, you know what I bought? Scott, you'll enjoy this. I bought this little handbook here. And one of the things that I like about when I go to tournaments, I like note-taking. So, when Scott posted something on Blue Sky the other day, I took one look at that link and I was like, I'm buying this. Because this is exactly what I need, and I'm recording my stuff on my phone. I don't think it's ideal. So what this is, it's a notebook where, first of all, it's a live tracker. I'm not sure I'm going to use it for this because it takes a lot of space away, and I don't think... I would love to use it, but I think a lot of tournaments don't offer you the space for that. But what it has here is all this information you can take down about the match, right? So the date, the location, what format you're playing, all the information about your opponent, and then you can note down some pre-game expectations. You can really take down the detail about the game outcome, reflect on the game, and I really, really like that because I think it's really important to getting better at the game. If you can, after the event, after the game, you can just sit back and reflect on what happened in the game and where things went wrong and when they went right. And I think that's a really big part of learning your deck and getting better. So when I saw this, this is something that is being offered by a friend of Scott. I thought immediately I need to get this, and it arrived on the weekend. I'm really, really happy to have this. I'm not going to be using it on... Like, I'm not taking it to armories. What I'm going to do with this is take it to high-stakes games, right? Because armories are chill, relaxed, fun. And I don't think the value that I get out of playing those games is going to help me really move the game forward in a meaningful way. But when I go to the calling in London, this is going to be in my pocket, for sure. For sure. Yeah, so I really look forward to using this. Really look forward to it. And I don't know why I decided to go for this color, but it's got a lot more pages than I thought. I thought it was, there was a lot less in there, but here we are. Scott has friends? Yes, absolutely Scott has friends. Absolutely. Alright, wins. So we're at 1 win, 3 losses so far today. I'm still not playing this deck correctly. I think what I'm not doing correctly is flicking on a cut through, right? So what is like a really spicy play that you can do? Have a cut through in your hand and take the tempo. And then you play the cut through, you flick a dagger, you get the resource, and you play take the tempo. And then you've basically played a super strong 2-card hand, right? You first of all, you're going to do 1 damage with the dagger. This goes to 4, so it's 5 damage. This gets go again. That's 2 chain. That's 2 hits, this chain. And then you take the tempo, and you basically offer a discount mask. It's super good. If this appeals to you, you can find them at Codex Journals. Absolutely, shout it out. Shout it out. You don't write a lot, you're lazy? I mean, I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I am not. Alright, let's play the next game. Switch an account here. And by the way, another thing, another milestone was reached this weekend. First or second? Oh, actually, let's consult the sideboard guide. Why don't we? Fang, go second. All right, we go second. I also hit 500 subscriber on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's been a bit of a journey to get there. So about 1.5 years. No, not less than a year actually, since I really started making content for YouTube. And it's amazing. Like, the support every day amazes me. So thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like 500 is a big milestone. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. I was like sitting at like 492 like on Friday, and it's my birthday coming up this coming Friday, and I was gonna be like on social media, it's like, oh, it's my birthday, help me get to 500, and it's Monday, and I don't even care about it anymore. All right, enjoy your food, Lillian. Thank you very much for being here today, and hope to see you soon. I'm guessing you're not going to your armory today. Sounds like you're playing Monster Hunter. I'm being marked. Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, so we have a pretty good turn in our hand, though. The only problem here is that we don't have to go again. I'm thinking of breaking the boots here so we can have a spicy turn. Dagger. Break the pouncing paws, go to tiger, dual threat, dagger, erase face. Yeah, why not? Why shouldn't I do it? Why shouldn't I? Wait, you're turning 80? Yes. I mean, I'm not far from 80. Oh, violent dynamos. We need to... Valiant dynamos. That's what the card is called. Yes, I'm getting older. But on the bright side, I'm not getting as old as I thought I was getting. I'm actually a year younger than I thought I was. So, you know, there's that. There's that. Best boots in the game? Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Pretty good boots. I think a raise phase for 9 is pretty good into Fang. Especially with no fealties around. I wouldn't be surprised if they're throwing 3 cards at this. There we go. You know, my next goal is to do what Scott does, to make this hobby into my living, right? That's where I want to get to. It's like this, you know, make this a living. It's probably going to stay a pipe dream, but you never know. You never know. It may yet become reality. If I can do it, anybody can. Well, I don't know. You're very good at what you're doing, Howling. Or Scott. You know, you're very good at that. Also, the amount of articles you can pump out sometimes is insane. It's like your work ethic is like beyond. Like sometimes you pump out like an article per weekday. It's like, yeah, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so, oh, nice. That's pretty good. Blocking that out, but they're down to a 2-card hand, which is not very scary. Whenever you hit a marked hero, create a fealty. All right. Appreciate a compliment. There was a time when I wasn't very good. That comes with practice. That is true, right? Yeah. No, burst. You know what I said. You know what I said. Don't turn around my words on me. You know what I said. You heard me. I mean, from now on, whenever I don't do well in an event, I'm just going to call, you know, just gonna blame you, Burst, because, you know, instead of being here helping, you're doing everything you can to just distract me. So, of course, you know, I can't get better at this game because, of course. All right, Command & Conquer for 7 here, which is good. So, just a traditional Ira play. Kodachi for 1, Command & Conquer for 7. What Fang lacks is disruption, but of course the Crown of Providence is going to be the first mulligan to just get that card away, get a 5th card into your hand, but it's going to happen eventually, right? And it's better to get it out of the way early, get the mask done, that play is gone. We have an all-red hand here again, with 1 defense reaction with the sink below, where I had to use that last turn as well to use the sink below to get a blue, to actually make my hand playable. I will try that this turn again. We're currently marked, so if they hit me, they get a fealty. Like, I'd like to avoid that, but I have a 4-card hand here. And there's going to be multiple reactions. Somebody told me not to block on the first fire rain that they're swinging at me. So I'm still trying to keep that in mind. I'm not sure if that is correct or not. Because basically, you know, somebody told me one thing and then I'll believe it forever, but yeah. You averaged over an article a day for the last 18 months? Man, that's insane. That's actually insane. How do you do that? Alright, I have to fish for a blue. That is not a blue. That is not a blue. And also no 0 cost, so I can't even Kodachi for 1. To go into 7, it's just going to be... Okay, so this is going to be for 7. I was going to say this is for 7. I'm just going to block for 3. And just play Sound the Alarm to see what they have in their hands. Imagine loving what you do and the game. Next game, guess what you're playing? Oh no. Oh no, are you making me play Enigma again? No. So, this one is nice because it lets me look at their hands. So let's look at their hands. Blade Flurry, Oath of Loyalty, Hunt at the end of Wraith, and Smokeout. I won't be surprised if they play a Smokeout here. Exactly. Right, cool. So that leaves them... So this one, the Blade Flurry that they're using this to block is actually really good. So they're going to play the Oath into the Hunts. When this attacks Arakni, mark them. This is attacking mark tiers, gets +2. So it's going to be for 4. And that's basically it. Alright, let's... I'm gonna... let one of these hit. Block the second one with the sink below. Sink one of these reds. Is this the third all red hand in a row? Yes, it is. So there's an all blue hand coming up, right? That's... If you want to honest answer, I keep photos above my desk of the things I'm working towards. And the way it used to be, people need a safe space more than ever. And that's what TCGs are. I just get the honor of making it exist. That's... It's very good. It's very good. That's nice of you. Thank you. Dagger for 1. So I have 2 Felty now. Alright. Wait. I'm not marked anymore. Okay, so we don't know what's in Arsenal. But I'm gonna still do this here because there's a chance that they... Oh, there we are. That's the blue that I needed. There is a chance that they're not going to play anything else anymore. Exactly. So this is actually a very spicy turn. Stagger for 1. Pitch the blue. Into... They're gonna let this hit. Get a resource. Into cut through. Into dual threats. Into Kodachi. Into Command and Conquer. If everything plays out as it should. So that's plan number A. Oh, wait, no. Of course the Dynamos are going to come in. No? Oh, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. I didn't know what... I don't know why they didn't use Valiant Dynamos here. That was a pretty big mistake. Gotta find the motivation that works for you. That is very, very true. That is very true. I just want to retire at 50. I mean, this is kind of the field where that is easy and simple to do, right? Isn't that... No? That's not... I mean, honestly, I think if I could actually earn my living with content creation, I don't think I would actually consider that being a job. Like, of course, you know, of course it's a job. But it's different than if you go to the office and you do something for a company you have no connection with, that you don't care about at all. And when this attacks a marked hero, create a Felty token. So we could take the 6 damage here. Flick on this. I'll take the 6. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with my hand, but... Yeah. Gotta find something that makes you not want to retire 50... Yes. Yes. Yes, very true. So if we play this for... The thing is, this breaks the combat chain, right? So... Right, I'm headed off for some Monster Hunter. Enjoy, Duck Lord. Enjoy. Have fun playing that. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. As always. Hopefully I'll get to see you at one of the armories one of these days. 100% making it in this industry requires an unholy amount of luck. Yeah. And consistency. So there's 2 things here, right? Let's flick the knife here. You have to have the work ethic, and you need to be lucky, but you have to put yourself into a situation where you can benefit from the luck, right? So you need to put yourself into a position where if that luck comes along, you can grab the opportunity, right? Because, you know, that luck may come along, but you are not in a position to benefit from it. So it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. This is for 4. We're on 13, they're on 20. I'm on 24, they're on 13. We have to take the tempo. We don't really need all those blues. They're probably going to create the frailties that they need. Frailties here. It's all just damage. It doesn't really matter much. So we're going to do dagger, dagger, flick a dagger, up sticks, buy the dagger back, play the dagger, take the tempo. I'm not sure if I'm flicking it a second time. But let's block for... I think we need 2 blues to do all of that. Without breaking the chess piece. Yeah. So just looking back on my last RtN weekend, I was playing at Darksphere here in West London. And it was actually a pretty big one. We had over 40 people signed up. At the end, we had like 35 or something. And I was playing this deck. And I picked up this deck on Thursday before the event. I'd never played it really seriously before. Like, until a couple of weeks ago, I didn't really understand how the flick knives impacts the combat chain. So I had a lot to learn. So I knew I was going into a situation where, you know, it's not ideal. So I sit down against Matt Tuck in game number 1. And Matt Tuck is like one of those OGs that has played Flesh and Blood at my locals like forever. So they were in Dash.io. And I you know, I don't know if this is warranted or not, but I usually feel pretty good into Dash.io. Like, I'm comfortable on that matchup. It can get very... do we need the resource? No. It can get very close, and, you know, if they draw the nuts, they draw the nuts. But generally, this version of Ira can block out pretty well. So I'm not super concerned about that matchup. But we go into the game, he does a lot of damage. And at the end of the game, I basically spent most of my game just blocking. And they run out of cards when I'm on 6 life. And that's something that Dash.io happens a lot, right? RtN this season has been huge. I've heard 3 that broke 100 players. Yeah, and then you have the one in Manila that is 128 players. Like, the attendance globally has been absolutely insane. It's been absolutely insane. And I really think this is going to be Flesh and Blood's breakout year. I think this year is going to be huge. I really hope the community in Brazil comes out big for the calling in Sao Paulo. Like, because of how Brazilians are, and please don't take this incorrectly if Tyrell or Marcuja, if any of you guys are here, but, you know, they don't often plan ahead too much. But then suddenly everybody shows up on the day, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if actually the tickets for the calling don't sell that well, and then suddenly there's a huge rush to get tons of tickets on like the last day. And suddenly it's like a super successful event. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Sao Paulo is going to be our second biggest calling ever. However, that being said, I looked up the venue and it doesn't look too big. So maybe they're going to be restricted just by the amount of people that they can have in the venue. 18. So the torrent of tempo play is risky because they might just block it out and I don't lose my go again. So let's use it to block here. May as well preserve my life, right? Let's try not to take the life too low. Because they can do a lot of attack reactions. Me too, as far as I'm concerned. We've just got the iron... out some small pricing issues, we're golden. I still think we need archive packs in English and other established languages. Give us the archive pack that you've given the Japanese community and make that a global thing. I think it's a great product. And more people should have access to it in their language. I think that could have solved the problem. Also, I think more people should just open up product. Just open up product. Like, I think Flesh and Blood, because it's such a player-driven card game, and because it's very meta-driven, I think less so than... Oh, wait. No, I don't need the resources. Less... like, a lot less people open Flesh and Blood products than they do with, like, Pokemon, right? Because Pokemon is all about collectability. So, and if you want those cards, you gotta open up packs. Just as, like, a very obvious comparison. And Flesh and Blood just doesn't have that. And I think we're getting there, but... Yeah. How much can they push this? Let's not take damage where I don't have to. I can talk about archive packs for hours. They're incredible complex product. Oh, are they? Right on. Do you have an article on it? One, they can't do 13 damage, can they? They can't do 13 damage. Surely they can't do 13 damage. Surely I'm safe at 13. Well, they can attack... Oh, no. No, they can't push this. They can't push by 8. Well, that was freaking close. That was... actually, no. That was freaking close. Oh, it seems like we had some interruption there. But I think we're fine. Yeah, we're going for 4, and then we're going for 7. Fab is never going to reach Pokemon levels as far as I'm concerned. That's... Never say never, right? But... Yeah, I think so, because... Pokemon is just Pokemon. It's... The IP is huge, right? And it's so much more than the trading card game. It's the video games, it's the TV series, it's popular culture. Should I just flick here? No, that doesn't feel right. Then I don't want to be left without any daggers. If they have a go again here, let's block 4. Oh no, what are they playing? Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's 1. The thing is... I mean, they're not going to let the dagger hit, right? Because the dagger is not going to hit because of the... So may as well... Well... Now let me take the 1 damage here. I will take the 1 damage. And then I can put the cut through in my arsenal. So we can build towards a bigger hand afterwards. No article on archive packs. I'll happily discuss them in London if you like. No, absolutely. Yeah. Sounds like your take may be a bit controversial. The thing is, this doesn't get go again if the dagger doesn't hit, right? So... Okay, so we actually need to... Oh, the up 6 is really good here. The mask is never going to trigger again. I'm going to give them the... I'm just... Almost got me there, friend. Almost got me. But not quite. Not quite. Alright, I'm very keen to... I'm very interested now to hear. Very interested to hear. So we're gonna go for Kodachi, 4, 5. That feels pretty good. Good luck blocking that out with your Valiant Dynamos. I hope they have no... They don't run a lot of defense reactions here for 4s, right? It's the ones that they're running are the smoke out. Or that all you got. Okay. Second Kodachi. Now we're getting close to the Kodachi lock here. I mean, there's got to be another defense reaction here because otherwise they're dead. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, why are they playing that out? Because I have nothing left in the tank. Well, oh, sorry about that. Round of applause for opponents. I think Fang is just not. Fang is difficult. Good game. Alright, we're slowly climbing back up to an even record. Slowly. Cool. Good. I really enjoy this deck. Not this one. This one. And yeah, I'm working on a deck tech for this. I recorded it yesterday. I've been doing some editing today before I went live. I hope to have it up on the channel on YouTube in the next few days. The thing is, I want to do some fancy things with the production instead of just having a February link in front of me and talking through it with Chandler Toe. So it may be until Friday before I can get it to you guys, but hopefully the wait will be worth it. Arakni. Okay, so this is actually going to be interesting again. Farian. I would like to have Farian as well. I lose all the dice rolls. Quality versus quantity, as they say. Yeah, and I just... Whenever I do something, like, whenever I create something, like, in the content creation space specifically, and I know I'm not always successful at this, I understand that, but I try to do more than what other people have done, right? Like, I have no interest in basically using a template of something that somebody has done and slapping that in place and just doing the same thing. I have no interest in doing that, right? So it's gotta be different. It's not always better. I try to make it better. Set the bar, don't measure yourself against it. Correct. And you know, funny thing is, you know when you have a presentation in school or for anything, and you know, like a big exit exam or something, where you have to stand in front of people and you need to talk to them, and people don't want to go first. I actually want to go first, and there's two reasons why I want to go first. The first reason is, and that's a big one, because the longer I wait, the more nervous I get, and the more time I have to think about what could go wrong, and you know, all the things that could happen, and all that kind of stuff. The second reason is what Scott just mentioned. If you're the first person to go up there, let's see if we can get away with a one block here. Probably not, but I want to see what they do next. If you're the first person to stand in front of a panel or somebody judging, then you are setting the bar, and everybody's going to be measured against you instead of you being measured against others. And in my mind, that is better 100% of the time. You want to be the one setting the bar. Better or worse, I think it's a more favorable outcome than if you're second, third, fifth, and you're being compared against the bar setter. That's just a matter of personal opinion. So I have one reaction here. They have two reactions. We should... Oh, wow. Okay. What? How much is this going to be for? Okay. If it's 8, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I was like, I wasn't sure if it was gonna push up 2 more damage or 3 more damage by Bonds of Agony. Because it's... No, because it's 6... Wait, what? I thought it would give it more, but hey. Hey, Trundle, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. It's been a hot minute, my friend. How have you been? It's good to have you back. I will play the knives out just to get like an extra damage here. I always play this after the first has already hit, the first Kodachi, and then I regret doing it like that. This is gonna go... I mean, this is easy to block. It's a 3 block, right? I'm doing well. How did your RtN season go? I'm honestly disappointing. I started well with a 3-2 at a pro quest. And then my first RtN I went 0-2 drop. Then my second RtN I went 2-3. My third RtN I went 2-3 as well. And my fourth RtN I went 3-3. It's definitely not the result that I wanted. But I think I can see a progress over the course of the whole season. Which is encouraging. So, you know, and I may bubble into nationals like by the thinnest of margins. Because before weekend 4, I am 133rd in the UK on ELO. And I may gain a little bit ELO for the last weekend. I may just get in. What are they playing here? They can't really play anything good, can they? Sorry, the dog is getting a treat, so it's excited. How did yours go, Trundle? Let's play this. This replaces this, basically. What are they playing? Oh, that makes sense. Alright, let's just block 3 here. Because otherwise I need to throw more on it than I want. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, so we can play this, actually. If they let this hit, then I can throw... Then a dagger hits. That means the Bloodsplatter Vest triggers. I can then play the Bittering Thorns if I want. Or I could just play a dagger. But I think they're thinking about that. I know the feeling went 2-3, 3-2 with the top 8 finish and then 0-2. Super proud of top 8. Dude, that's awesome. Take that away as... I mean, yes, it sounds rough, right? But the top 8 is amazing, dude. That's... Congratulations on that. Hey, Sigma, how are you? So, choose a card. Do we want to get a resource? Yes. Okay. And now we're just going to play this. Just do some extra damage here. Why not? Because it's going to be 7 damage on 1 resource. I mean, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. 2 hands, 1 resource, 2 cards, 7 damage is pretty good. Yes, RtN's ended. Yeah. RtN's ended. RtN is over. We're reflecting. We're reflecting. About missed chances. If you get Nat's invite, will you go to Vegas? Oh, Nate, I am located in the UK. So my Nats are going to be... I don't even know where they are. I could break the boots here and go for 1. You know, I will do that. And you know why? Because it threatens Mask. No, that's okay, Nate. Don't worry about it. How about yourself, Nate? Did you qualify? Are you going? Are you still in Ira? Yes, I am. I think I'm very far from reaching what I can do with this deck. So I'm going to keep playing it until I feel like the deck is hitting the ceiling. Which I'm far away off. So I want to improve my play on this deck. You qualified on Bolton? Dude, that's amazing. Congratulations, mate. That's amazing. Well done. Alright, we're going to block this out again. friend. Yeah, I have another one here. I have a shelter ready, buddy. Oh no! 10 is more. Oh no. Ah! Yeah, now it's 1 over. That's fine. At least I only take 1 damage, right? Are you gonna be playing Bolton as well, Nate? Is that where you take to nationals? Or Nate's in Wakefield, exact. Ah, thank you for the reminder. I knew because I reserved a hotel just in case. It's a bit in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? There isn't exactly many places to stay around there. Oh, cut-throughs are a really good card to get. Really good card to get. But we're still okay here. We're still ahead. They're obviously not going to block this turn, but hey. Kind of still way easy for me to get to... Wait, they still have a codex? Oh my god. It's good for you then, Scott. All good. Next week I'll be playing Battle-Hardened Charlotte. No crazy hopes for it, but it'll be fun to go and hang out with Acroblaze. Oh, nice. Oh, is Acroblaze in around Charlotte? Because I may be doing something work-related sometime this year around Charlotte. Hey, Dorte, how are you? We'll see if High Seas Heroes good and fun. I may play them. Isn't High Seas releasing on the weekend of Nationals? Wouldn't it be very, very hard to play that? Yeah, Nate. But Nate is US based, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to block 1 here. Is this the Road to list? Yes, Blighter. I filmed a... I recorded a deck tech of this list yesterday. So look out for that, Blighter. It'll be releasing later this week. He's in the west part of Tennessee, so it's about 1-2 hours from Charlotte. Oh, nice. So maybe I'll get to meet him at one point later this year. For... you know, NDA reasons, I can't really disclose more, but yeah, I may be down there, that area, later this year. Swiss RtN, we had Reiner and Dash IO in the finals yesterday. Dude, that's awesome! Who was on? Wow, are Reiner and Dash IO? No, it doesn't. I think it's because the world premiere is taking place 2 weeks before Nate. Maybe that's why. I just draw an all-red hand. Oh, the toxicity, though. Alright, I'm still gonna let it hit. I need to do something with this hand. This may actually be a game-losing decision. It was a blue. Okay. I do like the fact that I only have 1 dagger left so far. Aerotus is a good IR player. I'm still a bit conservative, throwing Tunic and looking for scrap. I mean, that's completely fine, right? And I think that's a fair deck to play. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So if we go up sticks into dagger, pitching to pick up the point, we can do a Command and Conquer for 7 after that. I didn't realize who Road 2 was, Omega. It's actually a very good Reiner player. It's Sigma might you know, Sigma, you know Chandler Toe, right? No way, Reiner's bad. Reiner is bad. Them's the facts, friends. Them's the facts. So if I attack it for 1 here, they're much more likely to let it hit than if I push it up to whatever 4, right? So if I want to play Command and Conquer with a counter that comes off, I'm much better off not giving... Yeah, if I'm pushing it 5, it's much more likely to... I didn't know who I was doing the deck tech with until I had them... You know, until they mentioned their names, like, oh yeah, Chandler Toe, yeah, I know that name. As a Reiner stan, that name rings a bell. That name rings a bell. Absolutely. KO, do you really think Dorte it's decent? The other one I can Auxilio, so fools when the meta slows down. People are saying that how was everybody's meta in RtN week 4? Like did the meta look like people were expecting it, or was it still like the old meta? Did we see more Jarl, Florians? How was it for you guys? I'm very, very curious if the meta has actually adjusted or if that's just hearsay. Ooh, I'd like to play this hand, but a Bonds of Agony. Are we being bamboozled here? It's not a great hand, to be honest. Let's block for 3 and see what they do. We didn't have a week 4 in Portugal? Really? Andrea Mangucci made top 4 with K. Yeah, but. Yes. But it's Andrea Mangucci. Right? So, like, it's the same thing as you say, well, Shoma won an RtN with Azuri. It's like, yeah, but it's Shoma. KO was the second most played hero in Manila? Yeah, but he runs so many non-blocks. He has the same problem that Syndra had. It's just like you're falling apart to disruption. I think without this, Aurora is one of the best decks in the format. I tend to agree, Terrell. Aurora is, I think, is... Wait, how are we suddenly then 10 life down? How are we suddenly 10 life down? Oh my god. I didn't pay attention for a second and suddenly I'm 10 life down. Who needs to block? Face is the place. I like that. Isn't Cage just the cheapest competitive deck? Could be. I would argue Dash.io is pretty cheap as well. Yeah, I'm in trouble here, everyone. I think I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. Kieron's weakest links, Erase Face, CNC E-Strike. Yes. Yeah, it's not that cheap, actually. Those are some very good facts that he can't be cheap. And the legendaries are not that cheap either. I mean, they're probably comparatively cheap, but still. Yes, 1 free damage. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, too late. I should have done it before I play this. Why are they letting it... I was gonna say, why are they letting it hit though? Alright, so we got him down to 24. I'm very tired. I got up at 5 AM. Started work at 6 AM. Worked straight through until I started editing the deck tech. So you gotta go... I'm not 100% paying attention. I'll be completely honest. Not 100% paying attention anymore. I try, but it's difficult. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. See, they're flicking correctly. They're doing it correctly. Wait, 2 blood rot? Friend, please take care of yourself. That's step 1. That is true. I need to eat healthy. I need to exercise. And I need to make sure I sleep well. So many assassins today. It feels like they're... Somebody said this to me on Saturday at the RtN, and I think they're very right. There's way more assassins on Talishar than you will ever see in real life. They're like all over the place here. All over the place. You attack with retrieve. I know, Terrell. I know I missed it. I didn't realize I had a resource left there. Oh no, 16 to 9. Slippy is an interesting hero. Like on the face of it, right? It's a very simple ability. I'm playing around with some cards in my hand here, and I do have to say Japanese cards have much nicer corners. They're much nicer cut than the Belgium. Now that I'm playing around with it just in my hand, I kind of notice it. 6. Well, there we go. How about 1? And then we go for wax on because it's a 0 cost. And then we don't have to block for more here. No! No, 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 no. I forgot about the defense reactions.
Emotional damage.
Oh, that is big bad. Oh wait, I still forgot that. Well, round of applause. See, that's the kind of mistakes when you make when you get tired. Well, let's not pretend like I read cards. Guess I'll die. Weird line. Yeah, right? It's because guess I'll die. I like interaction, but with 5 assassins in the roster, all of them good to excellent. Sheesh. Yeah, it's a lot of interaction. I don't actually mind Nu. I think Nu is quite... I mean, if I can win against... So, I won against 2 Nus in my RtN on the weekend. So, 2 of my 3 wins were into Nu. So, if I can beat Nu on this deck, I can beat the other assassins as well. Right? That logic tracks. Look how far you've come comfortable into Nu. That is actually a very good point. It's so weird that I feel comfortable in that hero. Oh, Jarl, what do I do? First or second? Do I even have a matchup for this? Jarl, go first. Yes, makes sense. Go first, because otherwise they do shenanigans. Alright, let's see how this goes. I used to think this was quite favored for me, but then I got slapped down quite a few times. So let's see if we can win this. That is true. That's a big thing for me. Feeling comfortable into this guy here. I think we want to take the tempo in Arsenal. And there are more of an aggro versions that are not CYB because they're playing Sledge. They're bringing the quick dodge, which makes sense. It actually makes me quite sad that I paid a lot of money for the quick dodge and now I'm not playing them. Always makes me sad. They could be Sledge CYB. They could be. They could be. Now we're playing this because 4 is more difficult or annoying to block than 3. So we're trying to get 2 cards here. And then we can play the dagger. Alright, this is going to be for blocking for 4. 2 blues play CYB in an attack. Okay. Okay, can be CYB. Okay. I thought it was shield and the small hammer usually CYB. Alright, alright. By the way, let's press all the buttons. There we go. Okay, that took a little second for it to think through if it wants to do that or not. So actually what would be better here is take the tempo. It's probably the same end result. Let's play turn of tempo. Remember to pitch some reds for second cycle. It could be a long game. That's a very good tip. Thank you, Veed. Defense reaction here? Yes. Oh, root-bound carapace without triggering the... Does he care about decompose? Yeah, for the tree, right? Felling tree. Hey, Too Magic! How are you? Bonjour, mon ami. Ça va bien? Too Magic. OG name right there. Wow. Right off the bat with a Terrasunder. Well. That's not something I'm blocking. Well, I guess I lose 2 cards. Nice French. No accent whatsoever. Oh, merci beaucoup. I don't want to discard these reds, but if I don't discard the reds, then I don't play a turn. This is really painful. This is really, really painful. That's the last thing they want to happen, right? That was a really good turn from them, turn 1 there. I'm doing well, thank you, Too Magic. I'm doing very well. As you can see, I'm still here. I'm still playing the games. I'm still having a good time. I'm maybe slightly better. How have you been? Have you played any RTNs to Magic? Alright, 5. This is gonna draw me 2 cards. Well, banish a draw card actually, which is if it hits. You played 2, nice. How did you do? Yeah, by the way, everybody reading that text, if you have any questions about the online league that I'm running, then please let me know. Let me know. They're gonna Arsenal pass, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that's Pummel there. First 2 rounds lost on Saturday? Ah. Oh. When this enters the arena, you pay with -1 counter on equipment. At the beginning of your next action phase, destroy this, then your next attack gets dominate. Okay, so that's okay. Well, it's not great. I do want to keep my equipment around as long as possible. Alright, so what we're going to do here is take a bit of a lower turn, Arsenal dual threat, and then hopefully have a big dual threat turn next turn. The precision went last 4. Dude! That got you top 8, right? Yes, submarine it. Submarine it. I could have just broken the pouncing paws to do it on this turn, to be honest. That would have been an option as well. But I'm gonna... I don't want to break them. That would just give them a space to give me Frostbite. Top 8 on Sunday, losing in top 8 to the guy I beat last round. Oh, so you went top 4, so you qualified. Congratulations, dude. Well done, well done. I hope you fulfilled your personal goal for that then. Okay, Sensor, Rowdy Locals, playable. Not great, but playable. Let's play this, put the Sensor, because that standalone is much easier to play than... this is going to be coming in for Dominate here, right? 5 Dominate. Hits a hero, they discard a card unless they pay. Okay. There may even be a Dominate, there may even be a Pummel here. They would have needed to draw into it. But from... Actually... So this effect is, discard a card unless they pay 2. Alright, let's put this at the bottom. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, CYB, there it is. I thought, here comes a Pummel. Let's pay. You qualified through ELO? Oh. Goal was to win, so I was 3 wins away, sadly. Oh. You almost got there. I'm not sure if that's good enough for you, but you almost got there. So we'll play this into this. If we get a resource, we can then play... But I think instead of doing that, let's play the card that we have for free here. Before we lose it. So let's not do that. Pain in the backside. Yeah, I was probably qualified via ELO before RTN season. And then I proceeded to do terribly. And now I'm probably not qualified anymore. I can't pay 2 here. That's fine. Oh no, so I can't play the Rowdy Locals after all. Leva feels pretty good right now. Oh, really? So after Viserai is gone? I saw other people play Levi as well. Yeah. You should play Leviathan. Don't tell me that. I tried Leviathan. I can't go down that route. I can't go down that route. It doesn't work for me. No. As much as I'd love to, but I took her to a battle hardened, I took her to a calling, and I lost like 11 out of 12 games or something. It's something insane. So I just can't. The man can't play heroes that try to kill you. I need to play a hero that says every second attack gets +1. that's my kind of speed. That's what I need to play. You guys do your crazy stuff with the heroes that do 15 different things and you have to track 10 different things at the same time. But me, this guy here, +1 every second attack. That's what I need to play. So if we play this, we're gonna have 2 floating here and the erase phase is gonna come in for not 7 anymore. If we pick up the point. So is this worth it? Yeah, because otherwise, if I just need to make sure I do the right math, because otherwise I'm gonna end up with cards in the hand. Setting to pick up the point, the bottom is also kind of decent. I need to do more damage though. They're keeping a 5-card hand, which is scary. But the erase phase could actually be pretty good here. Hey TK, I will open a pack. Do you have any specific wishes? Need to put my notebook out of the way here. It was a Leviathan traitor. I beat an Ire that hit me with dual threat into dual threat. Ooh. Must have felt good. Your choice? Alright, I was thinking it smells like a defense reaction. Maybe it'll just fatigue me, honestly. I need to make more... I need to flick more. But you know, pummel to the bottom? Let's make sure we understand that. Pummel to the bottom. This is just 6 damage. We can't make use of our hand though, so... I don't want to block... I should have blocked 3 and over-pitched with a red. Oh. Yeah, I need to find more opportunities to flick. Because that incremental damage will be so important. What do I want to open then? You know, part of Misville has been a while. Two block, very nice. Why are they playing a 2-block? Because it's Earth, so it helps your Oaken old. It gives you a might as well. I was gonna say they're pretty liberal in... Hey, look at that poison the well. Okay. I'm not keen on protecting this. They could have a second pummel here, actually, but I'm not gonna throw 3 cards at this to protect this from a CNC. That's not the kind of game we're playing at the moment. I wanted to pitch the red, but I can't. Because it is a 1 cost, right? So I'm not gonna have go again on my Kadachis. So I had to play it this way. Probably helped you out so you can Arsenal. True. Are you going to London too, Magic? Are you coming to play the calling? Anybody else coming to London? It's still gonna leave me with cards in my hand, isn't it? Okay, let's play something that they want to block. Draw a card. On hit. I say Oaken. No, wait. I don't think this is... What is this? Still thinking about it, TK? Okay. I'm either in the Pro Tour or not playing it. Fair. London is expensive. That is true. So what do we call here? Pummel, I think, would be annoying. I don't think it's that. I think it's probably a decently big hand. Ah. Oh no. I was this close to calling Oakenold. Okay. Just gonna take it. Because I need to kind of try and keep a hand, right? If I block this and no. Should have probably waited for that for a later one. I get very trigger happy with Poison the Well. I should probably wait for later so it does more damage. Yeah, I should wait. The thing is, London has very good public transport, right? So you can come to London to play the event and actually stay quite a bit out of the city. And that will make it significantly cheaper. Alright, so I finally found my opportunity to throw the dagger. Because I have a card that I can recur it. So, because we're playing this now, right? So I can immediately buy it back. And I just do that 1 extra damage. Actually, I didn't need... Well, I wanted to play it like that because now we can attack with this for 4 as well. For 5. 5. Poison is good here. Yeah, the Mangle is going to probably destroy one of my equipment here, though. Unless I find some defense reactions. At least I have a defense reaction in Arsenal. That's good. That makes their turn a bit less scary. That's a good... Yeah. See the world, right? Play the game, see the world. And that's the nice thing about London is as well that a lot of the museums are free. Like, especially the big ones, like the Science Museum, British Museum, they're all free. So... 5. So there's 3 damage. They have nothing left in the tank here, so that doesn't trigger. Cool, so we'll take a bit of damage. I wouldn't be surprised if this turn they use the quick dodge flexors. It feels like a perfect time to do it. Because if you're not doing it here, then when are you ever doing it? Okay, I mean, fine. I mean, I'll take it. They're not letting me draw off mask, are they? Maybe to try local LGS for Fab and Warhammer at Dark Moon Cafe? You mean Bad Moon Cafe? Either you mean... Yeah, you mean Bad Moon. You mean either Dark Sphere or Bad Moon Cafe. Bad Moon is very cool for Warhammer. It also has an armory. I still need to make a video on the Batmoon. I have all the footage. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I had a couple of other videos that I wanted to make first. I could win with this hand. Not with the Fang anymore, because now I need to pitch. If Fang hits, they could have pummel here. Let's use our booties because... Yeah, it could be pummel here. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Then we do have a decent turn. Yeah, we're gonna pay with the dual threat. I would have liked to keep my whole hand here. Otherwise, I think I win here. If I keep my hand there. Again. Actually, wait. Actually, let me redo this. Because they're gonna play quick dodge flexors here, right? So let's start with the Bittering Thorns instead. It's going to be much harder to block out. I think... Oh, well. Shelter will help as well. Shelter will help as well. Then what are they doing here? Let's see. Let's see. They're blocking it out. Okay. Cool. I wonder if I need to sequence the cut-throughs different. Yeah, I need to maybe sequence them differently. No, I may still, if they brain fart here, I may still win right off the bat. 4. Yeah, let's flick here. That'll take him down to 2, 1. Exactly. Right. So I win the game here. I still need to much... No. I need to much better learn how to use the daggers. No, I mean the attack reactions. I should have actually played the concealed blade instead of doing what I'm doing here. So they're back up to 5. Okay, that's not a huge problem at the moment. The dagger is not going to come in active anymore anyway, so we'll play the dual threat right off the bat here. And then the erase phase. I should have pitched the throw dagger instead. I mean, this is it, right? This should be GG. This should be GG. Yeah, I mean, I just throw the dagger here and they're dead. No, unless they have a defense reaction in Arsenal. Oh, well, yeah. Uh-oh. I may just have made a huge mistake. A huge mistake. The gods are merciful. At least I have a hand that I can play here. But throwing that dagger there may have been a teeny problem. All right, let's go with the pause here so we can get one more wide. Get that one off there. Sensor. Okay, maybe we have it.
Show
nope.
me what you got.
We're using the sync here to sync one of these Command and Conquers. I have all my recursion cards somewhere else, apparently. I have made a huge mistake. Given yours typically CYB seats, Shelter, I don't tend to use flicks. I have recursion or they 100% dead. Yeah, I made a mistake. I think I got over eager there. I think I didn't math correctly. Okay, gonna have to let this hit here. Because I need my hand. Up sticks. Yes. Need to pay for that. Get it back. So how do we place? I mean, we're playing the dagger, right? It's gonna be for 5. Oh, but it doesn't have go again. Oh no, now that I've given them a 2-card hand. Oh, I should have pitched the wrong card. End of turn. Alright, cool. I love it. I love it. I don't love it. I'm stupid. Again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm throwing this game so hard. Wait, no. Wait. We flick here. No. 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 Oh. No. Hmm. So many mistakes. Why is the knives active? Yeah, but theoretically I can play it, right? Oh no. Oh no. Apparently lesson not learned. Apparently not learned. At least we're keeping him in check. Oh, what is this hand? Oh, good lord. Blocking 3. Blocking with the sink below. Do I have anything left in my deck that's actually playable? Oh god. No, I can't actually play a single card. Oh no. Oh god. I've made terrible mistakes. Oh my god, I can't actually play anything. My god. I threw this game so hard. I can't actually believe it. I got over eager with the throwing of the knives. Oh, here the reds are, but they're too late now. Alright, let's put 1 at the bottom. Let's see how much we need to block for. 6. Go down to 1. Okay. Alright, cool. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Let's get the dagger back. Please and thank you. Oh no. But we need to survive one more turn here, at least. Barring a pummel, they can't threaten much a turn. No. No resources. Thank God I have some... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, I threw this game so bad. Round of applause to our opponent. Yeah. I think what that is saying to me is that I should probably go to bed. Undo game. Like the game never happened. Yeah, so the problem here was I think I had it under control until I decided to be overeager with my daggers and throw them away, which led me into a situation where I couldn't attack at all. Yeah, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Well, my friends, it's been great fun. Once again, thank you very much for chilling here today, watching the stream. I feel honored that you decided to spend some time on the stream today. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully more awake and be able to better get into the deck and actually play the smaller hands and throw the daggers at the right time. I think that's one of the things I really want to work on, is when to flick, when not to flick, and to get the value out of those flicks that I need to make this deck a real success. I think that's where I'm working on at the moment. That's where I need to get to. It's like, again, there's like those little 2-card plays with flicks that threaten something spicy at the end. And yeah, hopefully you have a nice evening, no matter, or morning, day, wherever in the world you are. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. Oh, you're packed, TK, of course. Sorry, I forgot. It was a long game, TK. Sorry, we'll open that. Of course, we'll open the pack. I forgot what you wanted. My choice. All right, we will go for a. As I said, pardon as well. I saw the message in time. We're gonna open it before I go. We're gonna open it. Desire of Flesh, Vengeful Operation, Pouncing Key, Mind's Desire, Inspector Untamed, Nimbleism. I like Nimbleism. Title Search. Battle from Bastion, Rising Sun, Sky Body, Blessing of Key. Ooh, Territorial Domain. It's majestic. I don't see anybody playing this. A Emissary of Tides, and then a Tiger Taming. I mean, it's a majestic. It's a majestic. We'll take it. It's not a good majestic, but we'll put it into a little penny sleeve here. And, you know, we have opened one pack with a majestic now this evening. I'll take that. But yes, with that. Sorry, TK, I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. I hope I'll see you tomorrow. I don't really have anything else. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.